Hello guys, tomorrow night it is Manchester United versus Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. It's the 8 o'clock kickoff on the Saturday, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome back to Matchday Live. It's me, Dan, back again, finally after the international break, and we have got a lot to discuss. So, the team, I think it kind of picks itself at the moment, so I think it will be Rashford, Højlund, and then I think it will be Anthony on that right-hand side. There is talk of, what's his name? Mason Mount being playing as well, but I think he might pick McTominay. He might, I don't know. Will he pick McTominay? He probably won't, actually. So I'll tell you what, let's do that and let's put Mason Mount in, I guess. So yeah, I reckon it will be Mason Mount with Fernandes and Amrabat in midfield with Anthony, and then obviously Reguilon, who is back from his injury, Varane as well, who's back from his injury, and I expect it will be Maguire because of what happened in the international break with Sweden and Belgium. Is it Sweden, Belgium? Yeah, I don't think Lindelof will play, so I think it will be Maguire, and then obviously Delo, and this is a personal preference. We need to see our new goalkeeper. Too many errors from Onana. I think he needs dropping. Let's bring in the Turkish goalkeeper, Bayindir, just to see what he's like. Why not? We could probably save Onana, but I think Ten Hag will probably pick Onana. But yeah, I'm fed up with his errors and stuff like that. So that's the team. Because obviously we got no Casemiro as well. Obviously he got injured in the international break. So let's play match. Let's talk about the international break where we did get some big news from United. And that is that Glazers have pretty much... it's looking more and more likely that Jim Ratcliffe will be taking 25% for 1.3 billion of Manchester United, and he's going to be controlling. He's basically going to be controlling the sporting side of Manchester United, and the Glazers are going to control the the business side of Manchester United, which I still don't know how that works. Even the journalists, have been saying, how does that even work? And to be honest with you, I don't even know how that works. I'm not all businessy, but it just doesn't make sense. Why reject $8 billion? That is what is being being told, and that Sheikh Jassim has withdrawn. Well, we don't know if he's withdrawn. Pretty much every English media said that he's withdrawn, but there's been no literally confirmation from the Qatari. I was going to say there's been no confirmation from the Qatari syndicate, whatever they're called, to get Manchester United. There's been no confirmation, but it's looking more and more likely it will be Jim Ratcliffe. If you got big big journalists coming out what a finish from Rashford. Big journalists like Fabrizio Romano, he said that it's going to be looking like Jim Ratcliffe with 25%. But again, personally, I don't like it. I think it's pointless. Apparently he's gonna eventually get rid of all the Glazers eventually within 3 years. I can definitely tell you right now that he is definitely not going to be buying the Glazers out. He'll get the 25%, and to be honest, I can't see much happening. There's been talk of a football committee as well, with Joel Glazer being a part of it, as well as Ineos and Sir David Brailsford as well, which if you're cycling, then he's that cycling dude who pretty much controlled Team Sky and the I think he did the Olympics as well. You know, he's a cycling guy. He's not a footballing guy. He's a cycling guy. So how we're not getting anyone like, you know, big footballing directors in? Apparently there is. We are looking at one. Obviously, Paul Mitchell is one that's been named. There's been a couple that's been named, but again, it doesn't make sense to for United. It's gonna annoy me that if he does get it, okay, it's a bit more money, but where's the money coming from? Where's the money going into? Apparently it's 1.3 billion. Is that going to be spent on is that going straight to the Glazers' pockets? If that's going straight to the Glazers' pockets, where's, you know, what's it's put into the middle? Yeah, I just don't know. It doesn't make sense, the whole situation. And, you know, if it was me, if it was Qatar as well, I would go to Jim Ratcliffe and say, look, we can buy your 25% straight away. Look, we've got the money. We'll give you the money for that 25%, and then, you know, pretty much undermine the Glazers. But, you know, that's not going to happen. And it's just annoying. Okay, you know, we're not going to be state-owned, which is a kind of good situation. But then, you know, it would have been better to have, you know, the whole 100%, you know, all Glazers are gone, you know, pretty much every Glazer wants to sell apart from the, you know, the two little rodent rats, you know, Avram and Joel. It's literally just them two. I think the other Glazers want out from United, so I'm not surprised that you know, it's been like this. But I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. And with the international window as well, okay, could just say it's the English press coming out, you know, because it's been the international week and there's been no situations, you know, for United or anything like that. But again, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And apparently he was going to be taken over yesterday, which was a load of rubbish, really. So yeah, let's see what happens. Apparently it could be you know, in a couple of weeks' time, where Sir Jim Ratcliffe joins Manchester United, which, again, you know, I'm not going to say. I will say it. Like at the start, I was all just Sir Jim Ratcliffe. You know, he was going to go and buy the Glazers out. You know, 69. You know, pretty much. You know, he was going to go buy the Glazers out, the 69%, get them out, and then obviously have control of Manchester United. But it doesn't look like it's going to be that way, and I don't know. It was a sad day the other day when that all came out, and let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks, because you never know. There might be another Qatari bid, but I doubt there will be. I just hope United. I just hope we get something settled soon, because it is ridiculous. All the journalists, you know, getting United's hopes up, and it's not good. That's a foul, isn't it? It's not good for... Oh, what? Ref didn't give me the foul. Yeah, it's not good for us fans. You know, we need it settled, and if we can get it in confirmation that it is going to be Sir Jim Ratcliffe, you know, what's he going to bring to the table? There's loads of questions. I think Gary Neville, I retweeted it on well, it's not Twitter anymore, it's X, isn't it? I reposted it on X, you know, pretty much saying, like, where's all this money coming from, and yada, yada, yada. There's, like, loads of questions. And if he does come out and say, look, you know, we're going to do this, that, and the other, then good. Okay, you know, at least he's talking to us. But, you know, it needs to be done quickly. It needs to be done quickly, and, you know, we need to be... You know, we need to be ready for it. And, you know, it's the transfer window coming up as well in January. Obviously, we're only in October, but, you know, is it going to affect January? Is it going to affect other things? Then let's see. Let's see. Anyway, let's talk. Enough to talk about that. Let's talk about the international period. Obviously, we had a couple of players on international duty. Obviously, we lost Casemiro to a... oh, what a cross that is to Højlund. He scored a goal for Denmark. Well, it was against San Marino, but A goal's a goal. Rashford scored a really good goal for England the other day. Him and Bellingham played really well against Italy, and yeah, you know, if we can make a good start for this run, because we've got some hard games coming up. I think, you know, I think our next Premier League game is against. I do believe it is against City. It's at home, if I'm not too mistaken. So yeah, the next match day live will be the City game. I can't see us winning that, to be honest, but let's see, and I just hope, you know, Onana has a good game and doesn't make any more errors, and hopefully our defense will be good as well. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game, this game against Sheffield United. Obviously, we're gonna have Amrabat. We could see Eriksen and Amrabat together, but I don't think it will be. I think there is talk of Kobe Mainoo could start as well. He's played really well. I think there was like a friendly, behind closed doors friendly against Barnsley the other day, where some players did. Oh dear, he's sent off. Yeah, there has been behind the scenes friendly against Barnsley or something, and we had quite a few injured players return in that game, like Kobe Mainoo. So we could see him play with Amrabat, but let's see. Hopefully Amrabat will be better than Casemiro has been for the last... You know, this injury to Casemiro might be good. Apparently, it's not as bad as people think. Oh, what a through ball. That should be a goal. It's not. The injury to Casemiro apparently is not so bad. But let's see what happens in our next games, because I think we have, after Sheffield United, we do have Copenhagen as well. And obviously, it is Sheffield United. They're going to be wanting to win a game, because obviously their last home game, they lost 8-0 to Newcastle. If we could do an 8-0, that would be good, but I don't think it will be 8-0. I think they'll be up for it, obviously, because it is United, and United coming to town against Sheffield United. It would be a good game for for their home fans, but let's see. I can't see anything but a Man United win, though, because obviously Sheffield United, it looks like Sheffield United will be going down this season, because they haven't won yet, I don't think. You know, they've lost their last 5 games, so it'd be good if United can get the 3 points. If we can get a good performance as well, make a run of the next couple of games. Obviously, hopefully we don't get any more injuries. Fingers crossed, touch wood, but let's see. So, score prediction for the game. I think United will win. Do you know what? I'm going to go 3-1. I think Sheffield United will score, but I think we'll score as well, because if they play like they did against Newcastle and give away so many chances, then we're gonna score goals, aren't we? But let's see. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.